Well, here I am again, trying to lose 10 pounds. This dreaded 10 pounds. And I know the reason I got here with this weight problem. It's because I've been making so much sourdough stuff. Well, the last thing that I made was sourdough cinnamon rolls with cream cheese icing. It's the first time I've ever done that. The recipe I got didn't have much detail on it either. But I'm telling you, they were the best cinnamon rolls I've ever eaten. So I went to bed last night. Right before I went to bed, I weighed myself. And I was totally disgusted. And it scares you when you see that scale going up. And I thought, oh no, there's at least 4 cinnamon rolls in there on the counter facing me like battle. It also caused Bill's blood sugar to go up and my weight to go up. It's a shame that you can't just eat all that stuff and be healthy. But there comes a time, you can eat them, but there comes a time when you start putting some weight on, you just gotta, oop, that's enough. I gotta stop right here. So the only thing that helps me to get a few pounds off, I have to write down everything I eat. And there are times where I make plans ahead of time, plan the whole day out exactly what you're going to eat. And that is helpful because once you get hungry, it's just so easy to pop anything in your mouth. With the cinnamon rolls, what did I do? I went in there and I put them into a plastic container with a lid, and I put them in the freezer out in the garage. So that's where they're at. So, I don't feel like I've wasted them. And, it's a big deal trying to make those things. And it can be a reward that I can have one after I reach, a certain goal. Okay, so, yeah. So there's little things. I was thinking I need to think about every time I start to eat something, what could be a better choice? All right. So I also had made some sourdough muffins. Oh, so good. So I ate, which I usually do, a half of one. So I ate a half of one. Now, Mr. Bill's got me eating peanut butter a lot. And peanut butter's good for you. But you can't eat a whole lot of it. So what would I usually do? I would usually put butter on there before I put the peanut butter on. And it does taste better to me that way. But I thought, what can I do? What's a better choice? So the better choice would be to just have the peanut butter and not the butter first. So I did that. Now, that's going to be the only bread I'm going to have today. And those muffins are pretty good size and pretty heavy. And delicious. So that is my decision about that. Now, I was watching Nanny and the Moose, and she was talking about having to go to the hospital via ambulance, and they did all kind of checkups on her, and then finally, because Nanny's 86 years old, and then finally they said it's just old age. Well, what are you going to do about old age? There's no pill for old age. So the one thing he did tell her is that, and she's like me, I just have the hardest time with water. All right, so he told her it's really important for your kidneys and your blood pressure. It keeps your blood pressure down if you can drink water. And he told her 4, I think, bottles a day. So, I'm going to do that. To try that, I mean. So I got my 1 bottle here. I haven't started on it yet. because I'm a coffee drinker. Now, I have half and half in there. I will continue to use the half and half for my coffee. I don't use sugar, never have. Well, maybe, but it's been years ago. But I think I'm just going to put regular milk in there. I've tried doing black. I have a hard time with that. I might try it again sometime, but if I just put regular milk in there, that's not bad. I think it's 2%, yeah. So I didn't know what to fix, thinking about today. So I pulled out a package of pork chops. I've got a grill, not a grill, but yeah, is it a grill? What do you call that? Oh gosh, I think it's a grill. You know, you plug in the kitchen. Griddle, yeah, griddle. Thank you. I couldn't think, but I've got a griddle, and the reason I bought that was because I wanted to make my sourdough muffins on that. It worked really good, but I did the whole breakfast on it the other day. I'll put a link for that because I was looking at different ones on there. I did a search on it, and some of them they said they didn't cook even. This one seems to cook very even. I'm very happy with it. So I did the whole thing. I had the sourdough bread, the sausages. What else? Oh, and then a place for the egg. So I did the whole thing. So we made the sourdough with the egg and the sausage, and he likes the cheese on top of it. But, you know, that's going to be something I can't do for a while. But I can, like, have the sourdough, maybe like just that one bread in my morning. If I have that, have the sourdough and just put an egg on it. That would be good. I do notice this. Definitely notice this. That's helpful. Is have an egg. I do have that little, the one you plug in, it makes boiled eggs. I like that. You know, it doesn't matter how you fix it, but an egg holds you over. You just do not feel as hungry. So now I gotta try to get back on my treadmill or go outside and walk. So this is where I'm at right now. So we're on our way today to, Mr. Bill has an appointment with the pulmonary doctor. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna take my bottle of water with me and work on it. I'm gonna work on it while he's driving. So I just hope all of you are doing well today. I know there's bound to be some of you are sick, and I know down in the dumps, we've kind of been battling with it, but this morning we're both better. They're just hearing a little bit of bad news from family, and then Bill with the emphysema, and us getting older. We both started to get a little down, and so this morning we just rallied around. Okay, this TV's not going on until we read our Bible and our devotionals, and we pray, get our minds straightened out, get on the right track. And so that's what we're going to work on. Maybe I'll do some videos on there, just some positive things. Also, I think I'm going to start try putting rollers in my hair again. Since it's getting longer. Because I did that. You know, if I could get away from that curling iron. What kind of rollers do you use? Do you use rollers there? I just feel funny going, if I was by myself, it'd be different, but I hate going around with those rollers in my hair. I think it works better when my hair is not real wet when I put rollers in. If it's like, if I just spray it with water, mist it a little bit with water, and then put it on. They don't want to take so long to dry either. I don't know how I got up on that. Okay, guys, love all of you, and yeah, I got to come up with something that helps you, encourages your heart. So first of all, being thankful. When we wake up in the morning, we try to always just thank the Lord for waking us up, that we're in this world. And maybe we don't have a whole lot of time. if we don't sit around and be sad about it. Better enjoy all of it, huh? Let's just enjoy every day. Okay, love you again. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day. I'll get back with you. Bye-bye. Well, I kind of clocked into my YouTube channel this morning and they said, congratulations. This is 3 years today. So this is the 4th, April 4th. So I just wanted to take a minute to thank all of you who have stuck with me. And right now I'm on my way for breakfast with the ladies because this is Thursday. But, oh, and I made chocolate chip sourdough cookies. And I'm taking some with me. They turned out really good. Okay. But there's more than one recipe, so I'm going to try maybe a couple more until I get my absolute favorite. But I just want to go through some of your comments, mention you, and just have a little fun with this. Get to know all of you better. All right, so when I get back, we'll work on this. All right, bye-bye now. Hang in there, because there's going to be more. I had to stop and get a photo of the dogwood tree. Isn't that pretty? Let's see if I can get it a little closer. Let's see the flowers. It's a cardinal on the top. And these are goldfinches, and they're starting to turn yellow. In the spring, they turn yellow. In the winter, they look a lot like a sparrow. They're not totally turned yet, but they're starting to get a lot of yellow feathers in there. Now the cardinal, I don't think he can pull the seeds out of the side of this finch feeder. The finches can, but he goes down on the bottom of the tray and picks out what they may have dropped. I've just got it close to the window right now because we've been painting the railings out there, and I took it off the railings. The feeder, that is. So it's just here temporarily, but it's nice and close. I've got my hummingbird feeder hanging up there. And yeah, I seen the little hummers are up there. Because yesterday, my husband was sitting on the deck and a little hummer went right by him and went right to the same place we always had the feeder hanging, but it wasn't up yet. We felt so bad. So I went inside real quick and made some food and had it all ready in hopes that he would come back, and he did. I don't know if it was the same one or not, but we had the hummer there. Just thinking maybe I would catch the hummer up there. Who knows? But I don't see one right now. They're all just coming back because I don't know. Are we into spring yet? I don't know.